Trigonometry. Trigonometric ratios of an angle in a right-angled triangle. In the given figure, triangle ABC is a right-angled triangle. If theta is an acute angle, then trigonometric ratios of theta are as follows. Sin theta equals to the ratio of opposite side and hypotenuse, which equals to BC upon AC. Cos theta equals to adjacent side upon hypotenuse, that equals to AB upon AC. Tan theta equals to opposite side upon adjacent side, equals to BC upon AB. Cot theta equals to adjacent side upon opposite side, which equals to AB upon BC. Sec theta equals to hypotenuse upon adjacent side, that equals to AC upon AB. Cosec theta equals to hypotenuse upon opposite side, which again equals to AC upon BC. Relations among trigonometric ratios. 1. Tan theta equals to sin theta upon cos theta. 2. Cot theta equals to cos theta upon sin theta, or 1 upon tan theta. 3. Sec theta equals to 1 upon cos theta. 4. Cosec theta equals to 1 upon sin theta. 5. The table for the values of trigonometric ratios of angles 0 degree, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees and 90 degrees. This table seems to be complicated, isn't it? Let's find out an easy way to learn this table. It's in your own hands. Want to know how? Look at your left hand. The thumb denotes 0 degree. The index finger denotes 30 degrees. The middle finger denotes 45 degrees. The ring finger denotes 60 degrees and the little finger denotes 90 degrees. Let us find out the values of sin theta and cos theta. We can later calculate other trigonometric values. In this method, depending on whether it is sine or cosine, count the number of fingers towards left or right respectively. Then divide the number by 4 and take the square root of the value. For sin 0, count the number of fingers towards the left of the thumb finger. It's 0. 0 divided by 4 is 0. The square root of 0 is 0. Hence, sin 0 is 0. For cos 0, count the number of fingers towards the right of the thumb finger. It's 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. The square root of 1 is 1. Hence, cos 0 is 1. For sin 30, count the number of fingers towards the left of the index finger. It's 1. 1, that is 1 upon 4. The square root of 1 upon 4 is 1 upon 2. Hence, sin 30 is 1 upon 2. For cos 30, count the number of fingers towards the right of the index finger. It's 3, that is 3 upon 4. The square root of 3 upon 4, root of 3 upon 2. Hence, cos 30 is root of 3 upon 2. For sin 45, count the number of fingers towards the left of the middle finger. It's 2, that is 1 upon 2. The square root of 1 upon 2 is 1 upon root 2. Hence, sin 45 is 1 upon root 2. For cos 45, count the number of fingers towards the right of the middle finger. It's 2. 2 divided by 4 is 1 upon 2. The square root of 1 upon 2 is 1 upon root 2. Hence, cos 45 is 1 upon root 2. For sin 60, count the number of fingers towards the left of the ring finger. It's 3, that is 3 upon 4. The square root of 3 upon 4 is root 3 upon 2. Hence, sin 60 is root 3 upon 2. For cos 60, count the number of fingers towards the right of the ring finger. It's 1, that is 1 upon 4. The square root of 1 upon 4 is 1 upon 2. Hence, cos 60 is 1 upon 2. For sin 90, count the number of fingers towards the left of the little finger. It's 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. The square root of 1 is 1. Hence, sin 90 is 1. For cos 90, count the number of fingers towards the right of the little finger. It's 0. 0 divided by 4 is 0. The square root of 0 is 0. Hence, cos 90 is 0. Now that we have all values for sine and cosine, we can find out the remaining values. We can find out the values of cosec theta by taking the reciprocal of sine theta. Sec theta can be found out by taking the reciprocal of cos theta. Tan theta can be found out by taking the ratio of sine theta and cos theta. Cot theta can be found out by taking reciprocal of tan theta. Trigonometric identities. There are 3 fundamental trigonometric identities. 1. Sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. 2. 1 plus tan square theta equals to sec square theta, and 3. 1 plus cot square theta equals to cosec square theta. Proof. Let us consider a standard circle of radius r. Let the circle intersect x-axis at the point A. Let the initial arm rotate in an anti-clockwise direction, making an angle theta. The terminal arm of angle theta intersects the circle at the point P with coordinates x, y such that x and y both do not equal to 0. Also, OP equals to r, that is radius. By definition of trigonometric ratios in standard position, we get sin theta equals to y upon r, cos theta equals to x upon r, tan theta equals to y upon x, sec theta equals to r upon x, cosec theta equals to r upon y, and cot theta equals to x upon y. Since OP equals to r, then for the given right-angled triangle, root x square plus y square equals to r, or x square plus y square equals to r square. Equation 1. First proof. Dividing both sides of equation 1 by r square, we get x square upon r square plus y square upon r square is equal to r square upon r square. X square upon r square plus y square upon r square equals to 1, or x upon r whole square plus y upon r whole square equals to 1. From the above calculated trigonometric ratios, we can replace x upon r by cos theta and y upon r by sin theta. Thus, cos square theta plus sin square theta equals to 1, or sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. Thus proved. Or sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta, cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Second proof. Dividing both sides of equation 1 by x square, if x does not equal to 0, we get x square upon x square plus y square upon x square equals to r square upon x square. 1 plus y upon x whole square equals to r upon x whole square. As tan theta is equal to y upon x and sec theta is equal to r upon x, we get, that is, 1 plus tan square theta equals to sec square theta. By rearranging the equation, we get sec square theta minus 1 equals to tan square theta, or sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. Thus proved. Third proof. Dividing both sides of equation 1 by y square, if y does not equal to 0, we get x square upon y square plus y square upon y square equals to r square upon y square, or x upon y whole square plus 1 equals to r upon y whole square. From the above calculated trigonometric ratios, we can replace x upon y by cot theta and r upon y by cosec theta, giving the equation cot square theta plus 1 equals to cosec square theta. 1 plus cot square theta equals to cosec square theta. By rearranging the equation, we get or cosec square theta minus 1 equals to cot square theta, or cosec square theta minus cot square theta equals to 1. Application of trigonometry. Trigonometric ratios can be used in estimating the distance between two inaccessible points, or heights of points, or objects which are too high to be determined by direct method. We are required to find the heights of towers, trees, or distance of a ship from a lighthouse, width of a river, etc. In these cases, we follow some conventions. These objects are represented by segments perpendicular to the ground level. The distance between the top and the bottom of a tree, tower, etc. is considered as height. Some related terms. A. Line of vision. If the observer at the location A is looking at an object B as shown in the figure, then the line AB is called line of vision. B. Angle of elevation. If A and B are 2 points such that B is at higher level than A and AM is the horizontal line through A, then angle MAB is the angle of elevation of B with respect to line AM. Angle of depression. If A and B are 2 points such that A is at higher level than B and AM is the horizontal line through A, then angle MAB is the angle of depression of B with respect to line AM. When you look up, it is an angle of elevation. When you look down, it is an angle of depression. Example: a boy at a distance of 60 meters from a tree makes an angle of elevation of 60 degrees with the top of the tree. What is the height of the tree? √3 equals to 1.73. Solution. From the figure, AB equals to H be the height of the tree. Given that BC equals to B, which equals to 60 meters, and angle of elevation equals to 60 degrees, we know that tan theta equals to opposite side upon adjacent side. Tan 60 equals to H upon B, or √3 equals to H upon 60. Therefore, H equals to 60 √3. Putting the value of √3, we get 60 multiplied by 1.73 or 103.80. Therefore, height of the tree is 103.8 meters.